first one of the month for Charger IT. Had our partner meeting this morning, actually, about 25 minutes before that ended, or after it ended. It was like, want to shoot for more in-person meetings, and then we got an in-person meeting. So that's always good to, hit on what the client is asking for, obviously. And so they're meeting in person next Tuesday. So yeah, no, it's good to get out there in person. Obviously better than virtual. So just kind of give them the lay of the land and show them how we can help them out. And it should be a good one. He was excited about it, so. Yeah, hopefully that goes well.
So, calling down in Orlando for SEOs, trying to crack that market. I got a hold of a guy. He sounded interested, wanted the price, wanted a little bit more info. But talked about it. Yeah, he's ready to talk to Aaron, set it up for next week, get an SEO going.
Yep, scheduled a appointment for my client over at Zella. It's a school in New Orleans, 750 users, gal's all by herself, and she's looking for help. So yeah, I'm glad I got to talk to her.
Yeah, so I got a pretty good one for my client. The company restores old airplanes, and they have an IT director who's basically moving on. We like to find people who are totally done with IT, and we can take care of it behind the scenes and just kind of manage all of it for them. And this is exactly what they're looking for. Their IT guy's moving on. They're looking at MSP options, haven't had a lot of options yet. We finally booked them. It's with the president and office manager. They have an interesting setup, 4 locations, kind of around around the United States. We'll be focusing on their main office, obviously, but they got about 40 employees. 25 of them have Chromebooks and physical servers, some things that are cloud-based, but kind of switching from that in-house to the managed services. This is a great opportunity for us to kind of show them what we've done and been doing that for 17 years, and I know we're excited to do that.
So cool thing, my client gave me a list of a few people that they've met with in the past. Couldn't follow up with them, so I actually started following up with some of them, and after about 15 tries, I was able to actually get a hold of the guy. Super interested. His boss had some issues, and so they weren't actually able to move forward at the time, but now he wanted us to send a follow-up email and set a time to meet, and they already have a proposal, so it should be closing hopefully soon.
Set an appointment yesterday for my client, Purple Bunny Tech, Kansas. It was for a company that has about 20 users, 1 server. They have multiple locations right now, and they're looking to open more after they land a pretty big deal. So we're waiting to see what happens with that, because then they're going to bump up their numbers on staff and computers and everything like that. So that could be even more. But yeah, I have my boss speaking with their vice president, who I spoke to yesterday, and then we'll see what we can do for him.
What's going on, party people? Frank from the office. Balto hat on, so you know it's real. I got one appointment today for my client out in Hinesville, Georgia. It's with an oil company. It's got about 10 users and 1 cloud server. They're looking to get some IT work done. They need some project work assistance as well, so I'm excited to send my client on that. It's in person, so we all know in-person meetings end up being a little bit more conducive. So excited to see what comes out of it. Until then, peace out. What's going on, my fellow Arsonites? I got an appointment for my client out in New Jersey, Shock IT. It's with an engineering firm. It's got about 26 users and 2 physical servers and a data center. They're government compliant, CMMC compliant, just like us. So they're looking to work with us, and we work with local government agencies as well. So I'm really excited to see what comes out of that. I know my client Scott's happy to have that conversation with him. So until then.
Yep, so I just scheduled another appointment today for my client. They don't really have anything in place. They're kind of just looking around. The call went really well. Super nice people. I'm excited for Anthony to meet them and see where it goes.
Called a gentleman out in Jefferson City, Missouri, and he really liked what I had to say. He loved what we have to offer. He wants to see what else we can do for his business. So I set up that call with Aaron, and I'm sure Aaron will drive it home.